Right, here we are. We're out on manoeuvres again now. Gary's come with us. Now we found this little location and we're hoping for something here. That last place we went to, our first place where me and Sharon went to, it was actually heavily trawled. Both places were. So this is a little offside stream, so to speak. And we're, as you can see, we're just over this little footbridge here. So we're going to have a little go in here and see what we can find. Well, let's have a little dib in. Got the covers on the magnets, take that off. Right, here we go then. First time in. Let's see what we do with this. I don't think it's very deep, but we'll give it a go anyway. I don't know whether it's going over rocks or not, but I can feel little bits of grabbing. Pull it in gently. You in? Gary's going the other side, good idea. This used to be the site where a train station or a train track used to finish. Back in the late 60s, I think it was actually done away with. And well, I've got something. Seems like a metal bar. Well, there's my first target. A metal rod. I don't know what that's from. We'll keep that there. Some iron filings. Right, okay. Well, not bad for a first go. I wouldn't say it was a World War II artefact, but now straight away, as I say, I'm feeling pulling resistance straight away. Anything? What, metal? Well, Gary said he's pulling up something there, but not too sure what it is. I feel like I may have something on here as well. I don't think this area's ever been magnet fished before anyway, so it could be quite a good little area. There feels like lots of metal down there. You can feel it rolling over things and grabbing and then pulling away sort of thing, you know. Hey? What's she got there? Yeah, look, he's pulled something in. Have a look, just show him on the camera. The magnets are obviously strong enough. What you got there? Yeah, I'll go and show him on the camera. Looks like a sort of a pole that you, like a base that you put a scaffolding thing in. Well, there you go. That's 2 pulls, 2 successful pull-ins so far. Whack it down there, girl. No, I got nothing this time. Just a bit of magnetised rock. But as I'm pulling along, I'm feeling it grabbing loads of things. So you've just got to be very careful when pulling it in. Well, so far we're having a lot more luck than what we have done at the other place. But they're not World War II relics. Right, well, Gary's just bobbing down here, as you can see. You can feel something there, can you?
Yes. Resisting like that other one was.
If you see air bubbles start to come up, that means it's obviously trying to suck it out of the silt sort of thing, you know. Could be anything. Could be a gun.
Who knows? So, if it is.
See, I'm reluctant to put 2 of the magnets down together because the magnets are just attract to each other. Normally what they do, people put them on a bar so that they're physically separate. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to try and give this a little bob up and down. Well, like you, eh? Well, like you, I've got something really flat here. I've clipped onto something flat. Now, it's obviously sucking with the vacuum. I'm trying to bob it up and down so it frees itself. I think it's coming up. It's coming up. Whatever it is, it's heavy. Oh, I can see it's something metal. It's a metal rod. Yeah, mine's a metal rod. I don't think it's a gun barrel though. It's fixed on again. Why, a big air bubble just come up from underneath it. No?
I don't know how long it's going to stay on.
Stay there, stay there, stay there. Got it. Yeah, I got it. Right, what we got here? And what is that? Don't know, some sort of it's got a gear on it, some sort of gear. My initial thoughts was that it looked like something out of a like a big ball valve or whatever, but I don't think it is. It's some sort of mechanism. Any ideas what that is, people? Look, it's old, whatever it is. It's been in there a while. I don't know. What's throwing me is this knurled nut thing on the end of it. I don't know. So there we go. That was quite heavy as well, Gary. Yeah. Let's put that down there. It's alright, come on, man. Right, well, I'm back to this blinking metal pole again now. I think it's too heavy for me to lift out of the water. I can't lift it out. That is really heavy, but I'm going to have to leave that because I can't lift it out. I can see it, but I can't do nothing about it. So let's just go out a little bit over there now. As you see, we just had someone stop. Did you know that person, Gary?
I recognise him from Woodall, yeah.
Oh, you recognise him from Woodall. They're inquisitive when they see this. A lot of people don't know what you're up to. And Gary just told him we was like metal detecting, but with a magnet in the river. And they said, oh, I've never heard of that before. But it's an interesting thing. So if you find the right waters, and this is obviously a little bit better because this isn't being trawled at all. Just like that river we went to on our first expedition, me and Sharon. So you've just got to find the right areas, and there's loads of them about. This is literally, once we've done a bit of thought, we sort of come up with this one. And within our first pull, we've pulled something up. And I'll show you the water in a minute, what we're in, because you can actually see there's a little bit of a weir there as well. Oh, I'm onto something else now. I'm onto something else. And what I've just found out is that when you lock on, because of the silt, if you just sort of gently bob it up and down, it sort of frees it from the silt, you know? Because there's a lot of silt on the bottom here. But as I say, once you've let go of it, it's very hard to come back on it again. So it's handy to sort of remember where you was. But I've been watching a few other people on YouTube, and obviously you learn these little tips as you go along, but a few people have given me a bit of advice as well, so you know, it's all part of the learning curve. Oh, that's that metal bar again. I keep picking that metal bar up now. As I say, these are only 63 kilogram magnets. You can get up to 300, the big neodymium magnets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels quite tight, doesn't it? Yeah. You might have to let that go, just like I've got to let that little tube go at the end there, you know. If I turn you around, you can see, look, it's a lovely little weir up there as well, and that other level, the upper level, goes right the way around there, and there looks like there's a big wall right sort of down the end there. We might be able to drop a line in off of there as well, but if I just spin you right round as well, you can probably see that it narrows right down, as you can see there, and this used to be the terminal of the old train track along here. So Gary's just having a little go now with that one still, and I don't think he's going to have much joy with it personally, but
I'll let that one go.
you'll let that one go?
Yeah.
Okay. You tried a bit further up, just in that little alcove up there? I mean, when I'm pulling here, I can feel stuff. Or try there. Come over this side. Just have a go over there, along the reed line. I'm sure when you've pull it in, when you're pulling it back, it grabs onto things, which is obviously sunken.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of times I've tried along there, and that's the feeling I've got. We'll have a couple more throws here, and then we'll walk along there and just try where that top bit is. You know? There we go, that was a good throw, right on the edge. Let's show you, let's turn you around so you can see me bringing it in. Right, well as you can see, my line's out there now. I'm just gently pulling it. Straight away I'm rolling. I don't know whether it's rolling over rocks or not. But obviously if there's little things like bullets or whatever, they're going to stay attached. But anything large is just going to roll off, I would imagine, when you're pulling it. It's true what people could say, you can feel down the rope what's actually happening to the magnet. No, just a bit of rust and stuff like that. A few magnetic rocks or whatever. Right, Gary's got some block thing down there. I don't want to drop the blinking camera in. Let me release that, and I might be able to come the other side of it. Right, you're on it and all. Right, you ready? You got it? I don't know what it is. Oh!
Looks like a big shovel, doesn't it?
Looks like some sort of, yeah. Where did it go?
Should be there. I've got the back end of it.
Stay there. Ready? Your bit don't seem very magnetic there, does it?
There's a bit of shit on it, is it?
Get on the edge. What's that on there?
Oh, look.
A bloody bottle cap. It's got a bottle cap, that's stopping it from magnetising. Get that rock off as well, that hot rock. Alright. Wish you could see this properly.
That's it,
You on? Out wide, out wide, out wide, out wide. It's a shovel head.
yeah.
Quick, get it, get it. Look at that, look. Oh, here, look. Bloody weighty that was. Needed 2 magnets to do that, so there you go. Look, you do need 2 magnets sometimes. Bloody great big shovel. That's been in there a few years, isn't it? Let's try that other place, girl. Right, so just to recap on this area here, we've been here probably about 15 minutes, I suppose. We've got an old metal piece of pipe. We've got the shovel head. We've got, I think, some sort of a stand for fencing or whatever. And we've got this marvellous looking valvey type thing, whatever that is. So although we've caught nothing of real interest, it just shows you that location is everything. And if you like fishing and the anticipation of catching something, then you'll love this. So we're just going to relocate now to that little area a bit further up, and we ain't got much battery life on the camera, but we'll see if we have, so bear with us. We'll see you in a minute. Right, we're losing light rapidly here at the moment. Time now is 6 o'clock, and we're just going to have a little quick dip in here before we shoot off. So literally going to get straight into it. Doesn't feel like there's much here at all. I'm not getting no pulling at all on this. See, this water's totally still, isn't it? So which could mean that there's a lot of silt sitting at the bottom of it, you know. So again, this, from our previous experience, we're sort of learning that this may not be a very good place. Although it looked good from down there, where we was seemed to be not a good place, because you could see the bottom where the water was clearing off of the silt, and it weren't silted up. Where this is quite a lot of silt here, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's a bit of resistance there, was there? Just pulled off then, didn't it?
Yeah, there's some bubbles there too.
Yeah. See, when you get acid, yeah, I can see the bubbles rising. So something was obviously in the silt there, and it's causing a little bit of a vacuum. But I'm thinking now that a 60k magnet is possibly not quite strong enough for bigger stuff, is it?
No.
Because when we put both of them together to pull that shovel out, as we did, we had that technically 120, 130k pull. So realistically, if you're going to do this, get yourself an 130 or 150k kilogram pull magnet. You'll pick stuff up with a 60, as we have already, as you saw, but you'll stand a better chance of getting some bigger stuff or whatever that might be in the silt. And that's your biggest challenge by the looks of it. If you're in a silty riverbed, it's pulling up the stuff that's actually silted in. Wow. You know that little washer we had the other day? What Sharon caught? Gary's caught a big washer. It is an iron washer, and I reckon that could be off of a Sherman tank. What do you reckon?
Could be
It's
number 10. That's the one.
No, I'm sticking with a Sherman tank.
Yeah.
This is our second expedition, magnet fishing. We found some lovely artefacts, and to top it off, we've got this World War II Sherman tank turret ring, I'm going to call that. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. He keeps throwing it back in, look. He
No,
can't.
there's something down there.
He can't stop. What did you think of your first expedition of magnet fishing, Gary?
It's better than normal fishing.
Better than normal fishing, because he used to do normal fishing, so did I years ago. But
I got to touch maggots.
he hasn't got to touch maggots. Right, well anyway, we'll see you again in the next vid. Don't know when it might be. It might be towards the end of the week. I'll take Sharon out again anyway. She wants to go again. Okay then, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment or whatever you want to do. And we'll see you again in our next little adventure. Bye for now.